Good morning, my dear children. I hope yesterday you have read the story How I Taught My Grandmother to Read. Today, let us discuss about the story, and I ask you some questions on that. And just to see that in the words, you have to underline the difficult words. Just once again, I just read the paragraph wise, we'll discuss about that. When I was a girl of 12, I used to stay in a village in North Karnataka with my grandparents. Who is I here? I is here the narrator, the girl. Okay? Those days the transport system was not very good. He's talking about the transport. How was the transport system? The transport system was not very good. So we used to get the morning paper only in the afternoon. So she is talking about the transport system. It was not so good as we see today. The weekly magazine used to come one day late. All of us would wait eagerly for the bus, which used to come with the papers, weekly magazines, and the post. Okay, this was the first paragraph. Just you see, children, first paragraph, what he says that about the transport system and how they used to get the magazine late. Okay, weekly magazine. Now, the second paragraph, at that time, Triveni was very popular writer in Kannada language. Who was Triveni? Triveni was a great novelist, writer. Okay, and she was a popular writer in Kannada language. She was a wonderful writer. What kind of writer? She was a wonderful writer, and her style was easy to read and convincing. Her style was very easy and very convincing. Her story usually dealt with complex psychological problem. What do you mean by psychological problem, children? Related to mind. Psychology means study of mind. Psychological, underline the word psychological, children, where it is. Okay, here. Psychological problem in the lives of ordinary people were always interesting. Okay. Now, in her stories, actually, she highlighted the complex psychological problems in the lives of ordinary people and were always interesting and was always interesting also. Unfortunately for Kannada literature, she died very young. So she was very popular. Who? Who? Triveni was very popular writer in Kannada language at that time. She died very young age. Even after 40 years, people continue to appreciate her novel. Even after the death of a writer, even her novels were very very popular, and people used to appreciate her novels. Okay, in this paragraph, we understood that second paragraph about the popular Kannada writer, and she wrote some of her novels. Her style was easy to read, and what is actually her stories were usually dealt with some complex psychological problem. Psychological, the word, underline the word psychological. Psycho means mind. Logi means study. Psychological means study of mind. Psychological means related to mind. Okay. Now in the third paragraph, what she is talking about in third paragraph? One of her novels called Kashi Yatre. Whose novels here? Triveni. Kashi Yatre. Do you know that pilgrimage we call it is in Kannada? In English we call it is. In Kannada it is Kashi Yatre. So appearing a serial in Kannada weekly. Now serial. What is serial? Serial means the episodes we call it is serial. The serials they appear to in Kannada Weekly. Which is the Kannada Weekly magazine? The Kannada Weekly magazine is Karmavira. What is the name of the Kannada Weekly magazine? Karmavira. So in that actually the story is about a lady, old lady, and her ardent, very ardent means very much desire to go to Kashi and Varanasi. Very firm desire we call it is. Okay, ardent, utmost desire to go to Varanasi. Now we call it is Kashi in olden day. Now we know in modern we say that Varanasi. Kashi is actually named as Varanasi. Okay. Now most Hindus believe that going to Kashi and worshipping Lord Vishweshwara, yes, is ultimate punya. Punya means we say that no punya papa. Punya is a Kannada word, children. So it is actually ultimate. Last they get that some of the blessings, and it is good for them for to going and worshipping Lord Vishweshwara in the Vishweshwara and ultimate punya. They get that. This old lady also believed in this. Who is old lady here? In the story, the old lady and her struggle to go there was described in that novel. In that novel, she wanted to go to Kashi, and her struggle to go to Kashi was described in this novel. Okay. Now, what has happened? There was an young girl, orphan girl, who falls in love, but there was no money for the wedding. In the end, the old lady gives away all her saving without going to Kashi. So there was an young orphan girl. Orphan means here no parents. Orphan means one who does not have parents. So that girl was fell in love with a, a boy, the young orphan girl who falls in love with, and she has no money for the wedding. And this old lady, she gave up all her savings. She gives away all her savings without going to Kashi. Means she saved some money, but she did not go to Kashi. Why? Because of this young girl. Okay, in this story, it's talking about the old lady, the beliefs, what Hindus believe that Hindu believes that going to Kashi is the ultimate punya and getting the Lord Vishweshwara's blessing. Okay, so described in this novel. So what she felt that the real happiness of the orphan girl is more important than worshipping Lord Vishweshwara at Kashi. Who thought this? The old lady. Instead of going, she gave her money to the orphan girl for her wedding. Okay. So in this second, in this paragraph, page number next page, she says that the real happiness of the girl is more important than going to and worshipping Lord Vishweshwara. Okay. Then next paragraph. My grandmother Kristashaka never went to school. Whose grandmother here? The narrator. In that, not in that story, no. The narrator grandmother. Here, narrator means here, you guess that children. Who is the narrator? Who might be the narrator? The narrator is talking about she was 12-year girl. And who might be will understand at the end of the story. Okay? Then now actually, the narrator grandmother never went to school. She could not read. She is illiterate. Illiterate means she is not able to read and write. Those who do not read, those who are not able to read and write, they are called illiterate. She was illiterate. And here, what happens every Wednesday, the magazine, which magazine, children? Karmavira used to come to every Wednesday. Okay. So this in this magazine, what was there actually? We discussed about the story episodes, serial we call no episode of the story to her. So here the girl used to tell the story because she knew that how to read and write. So that girl tell the story to her grandmother every Wednesday, and during that time she would forget all her work. Who forget all her work? The grandmother. And I listen with the greatest concentration. Here The word concentration, concentration means that whatever you do with great concentration, you definitely understand very nicely. Concentration. Later, she could repeat the entire text by heart. Who? That grandmother. Because why she could repeat that? You know that, children? Because of her concentration. Her concentration, she entire story she used to repeat. And by heart. By heart means she repeat the entire text by heart. And my grandmother too never went to Kashi. The most important here, she has also in the story that lady could not go to Kashi. No, here also her the narrator grandmother she did not go to Kashi and she identified herself with those novel protagonist means in the main character of that novel she was also identified means we have to see that the same character in that novel here also narrator's grandmother was also the same she was also sailing the same boat means she was actually she also did not go to Kashi. So more than anybody else she was one of the most interested in knowing what happened next in the story and used to insist that I read the serial out to her. Now she is actually forcing this girl, yes, the narrator, to insist her, force her to read the story and tell what is happening next. So she was interested in that story. Now, in the next paragraph, after hearing what happened in next Kashi Yatre, she would join her friends at the temple courtyard where we children would also gather to play hide and seek. What has happened next Kashi Yatre? She would join her friends at that time at the temple courtyard where we children also go to gather to play hide and seek. She would discuss the latest episode with her friends. At that time, I never understood why there was so much of debate about the story. Now, after hearing the story, what happened, children? In the Kashi Yatre, she would join her friends. Okay, who is she here? The grandmother. Okay, in the temple courtyard means the where in the open space of the temple courtyard she used to she actually courtyard where children would also gather to play hide and seek. She would discuss the latest episode with her friends means with her friends she also talk about the story of Kashi Yatre. And at that time I never understood why there was so much of debate means you know that debate means for and against each other. Why there was a debate about the story? Debate means something which we argue with for and against. We call it is a debate. A debate competition we call it is no, children. A debate. There was debate about the story Kashi Yatre. Then one day what has happened? She was talking about once I went for a wedding with my cousin to the neighboring village. Who went here? The girl, the narrator. In those days wedding was a great event. Where she went? She joined in that wedding. In those days wedding was a great event. We children enjoyed ourselves thoroughly. We would eat and play endlessly, savoring the freedom because of all the elders were busy savoring the freedom. Because of the elders were busy, I went a couple of days but ended up with staying there for a week. So she stayed there. Now she enjoyed. In this paragraph she told about the narrator. She was actually she went to a neighboring village and regarding the wedding. In those days wedding was very interesting, children. So with a great interest and all the children enjoyed thoroughly. Thoroughly means very much. Okay, you do play endlessly, savoring freedom, savoring complete freedom there. And there was no restriction that no homework, nothing. I went for a couple of days but ended up staying there for a week. She wanted to go for 1 or 2 days but she went there for 1 week. Now when I came back to my when she came back, here I means here the girl narrator, when she came back to village he saw her grandmother in tears. Tears means she was crying bitterly. Okay, now there was tears in her eyes. She was surprised and asked her, "Why, grandma? What has happened? Why you are looking so worried?" Okay, and what happened? And she asked her, "Avva, is everything all right? Are you okay?" Avva is a Kannada language, children. It is in Kannada. Avva means mother. Avva, is everything all right? Are you okay? She asked her grandmother when she was crying bitterly. No, she used to call her Avva, mother, in North Karnataka. She nodded. She nodded but did not reply. I did not understand the and forgot about it. And she didn't know why she was crying. And she forgot that. I did not understand and forgot about it. In the night, after dinner, we were sleeping in the open terrace of the house. Okay, open terrace. And there they were sleeping. It was summer night, and there was full moon. Avva came and sat next to me, and her affectionate hands. Avva came, her affectionate, very lovable, affectionate means lovable hand, touched my forehead. And I realized she wanted to speak. Then she asked, "What is the matter, grandma?" She asked. Now, here is very interesting thing that children, last paragraph of this study, what I have read. When I was young girl, I lost my mother. There was nobody to look after and guide me. Who was, so he is actually, when I was young girl, who is telling this? The grandmother. When she was young girl and there was nobody to her to look after her and guide her. And she told that my father was busy man and got married again. Means who was actually whose father here? The grandmother's father here. He was a very busy man and got married again. In those days, people never considered education essential for girls, very important children. In those days, in ancient days, people here they think that they never they think that education for is needed for essential is not essential for girls. Means they are not thinking that so much about why they have to learn. So I never went to school. So that is the reason she did not go to school, and she got married very young and had children. So she told that I was very young, I did not go to school, I became very busy. Later I had grandchildren and always felt so much happiness in cooking and feeding all of you. All of you means here including that narrator. And she was busy. At that time, I used to regret not going to school. So I made sure that my children and grandchildren studied well. What she was thinking that she wanted, yes, her grandchildren to read, not like her, because she did not read, no, she could not read anything and write, and she did not go to school because of the problem in those days. Okay, this much yesterday we discussed about that. So now I just give you some questions on this, and you try to answer this question paragraph 5 and understand the story like that. In the second next paragraph we'll going to read about the part 2 today. Okay children, now let us see that paragraph 2. Okay, I could not understand my 60 could not my why my 60-year-old grandmother was telling me a 12-year-old girl. She was talking about I am just young. She was telling a story, the story of her life in the middle of the night, that too in the middle of night. But I knew I loved her immensely. Immensely means very much, immensely, and there had to be some reason why she was talking to me, and I looked at her, okay, looked at her face. It was unhappy, and her eyes were filled with tears. She was good looking lady who was usually always smiling. Who? The old lady, this grandmother. Even today, I cannot forget the worried expression on her face. Okay, I leaned forward and held her hand. Avva, don't cry. What is the matter? Can I help you in the way? Yes, I need your help. You know, when you were away, Karmavira came as usual. He is talking about, she went for a wedding, no? She is talking about Karmavira came as usual. Karmavira, who Karmavira came as usual mean? Karmavira is a weekly magazine, name of the weekly magazine. I opened the magazine, she was telling. I saw the picture that accompanied the story of Kashi Agre. I could not understand anything that was written. Only pictures. Many times I rubbed my hands over the pages, wishing them could understand what was written. No, you have understood that, children, why she was crying. She was not able to read because she used to tell the story every day. But 1 week she did not tell the story. For that reason, the Karmavira magazine came as usual, but she could not read. Next, but I knew it was not possible. If only I was educated enough, I waited eagerly for you to return. If I felt you would come early, read for me. I even thought of going to the village and asking you to read for me. I could have asked somebody in this village, but I was too embarrassed to do so. We feeling were ashamed that to see that because I felt so very dependent. Dependent opposite word independent. She was dependent and helpless. Who is dependent? The grandma. Okay, grandma was dependent and we were off. But what use money when I cannot independent? What is the use of money when I am totally independent? I do not know what to answer. Ova continued. What I should answer? I have decided I want to learn the Kannada alphabet from tomorrow onwards and I work very hard. I will keep Saraswati Puja day every day during Dashera as the deadline. That day I should be able to read novel on my own. I want to be independent. I saw the determination on her face, yet I laughed at her. No, the old lady, she was thinking to learn alphabet at this time, at this age, and actually her total determination, strong willpower to read and write, determination is very important, children. She decided to learn and read and write. And till what is the deadline? Till Dashera. Yet I laughed at her. Who laughed at here? That narrator. I saw the determination to her on her face, yet I laughed at her. Then I asked, Avva, at this age of 62, you want to learn alphabet? All your hair is grey, your hands are wrinkled, you wear spectacles and you work so much in the kitchen. Childishly, I made fun of the old lady, but she just smiled. But she just smiled. Okay, the remaining part of the story. Look here, children. What has happened? Now, for a good cause, if you are determined, you can overcome any obstacle. I will work harder than anybody, but I will do it for learning. There is no age bar. Yes, it is absolutely correct. There is no age bar for learning. Is always, it is every time, and it is always, there is no age bar for that. Okay, The remaining part of the story, what has happened, you read it with great interest and understand the story and try to answer the question which I gave you. I hope you will understand the story better when you read again and underline the some of the difficult word which I told you. I will repeat that words and I will give you, and you just make a note of that. In the first paragraph, open the page again, children. From the first, what are the words which you want to just the first paragraph, what is that? Magazine. Okay, magazine, magazine, magazine. Second, convincing. Okay, convincing. Then psychological, second paragraph, psychological, psychological, psychological. Then unfortunately, find out the word unfortunately. Okay, the same paragraph, unfortunately. Then literature means something which is written in the form. Okay, Kannada literature is a study of about the people, about the society. So that's Kannada literature. Literature is actually a piece of writing. Okay, maybe it is a novel or story or in any form is called it. It's a literature. Literature, literature, literature. Then after that, interesting. You should read like that. Interesting. See the word interesting. 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 Karmavira, believe. Worshipping. Vishveshwara. Protagonist. What is protagonist? Protagonist means the main character of the story. Now concentration. Next we have that with the great concentration. She used to that. In the next page we have that second paragraph. Fourth line we have that concentration. Concentration means we have to read with concentration, full concentration. Okay, now divert our attention with full attention. Next we have neighboring, realized. Then savoring means savoring full freedom is there, no children? So find out the word savoring. On some of the difficult words you have to find out. Affectionate means lovable. So these words you have to underline it and write and practice it at least twice and thrice, and check the meanings in the dictionary and read again with question and answers. Okay, thank you children.